Yo, what's going on, everybody? My name is Fury SFX, and these are my top 5 tactics to win in Hazard Zone. So Battlefield Hazard Zone just came out, and it's an unbelievable game mode. A lot different than Rush and Conquest, and kind of resembles Escape from Tarkov. So you need to approach it just a little bit differently. For tactic number 1, coordinate your attack beforehand. Don't just land into the map and then timeout. Just want to say, make sure you drop a like and hit that subscribe button if you're getting help right now from the Hazard Zone videos. And I do have a lot more coming along the way, so you don't want to miss anything. Hit the subscribe button. Okay, back to that regularly scheduled program. And then base your attack on that. Don't just go in there not knowing where you are and then scanning to say, oh, the closest one is this way. You should already know where you're going before that. You don't want to waste time sitting there scanning around and looking while the other team is already on its way there. Tactic number 2, don't be fooled and go straight for the data drives at the very beginning. At the start of each game, it's always a mad dash straight for the data drives. And like I said, if you see in the map where the other helicopters are, you can tell if you're going to be having conflict with another enemy team for a data drive. Don't be afraid to sit back, create a perimeter around a data drive, check out the area before you go straight for it. Remember, not everyone has the same distance from the data drive, so the other enemy team may show up maybe 30 seconds to a minute later. Keep that in mind whenever you're out there. Take out the enemy first if you want to, or wait for them to grab the data drive, then take them out. It works way better, and you're gonna win a lot more that way. Tactic number 3, the AI. They're scattered throughout the map. If you want, whenever the AI is fighting, you can even hit the map button and you might be able to see some red dots to where other enemy teams are. But what I like to say is use the AI as like your personal UAV. They are going to engage any enemy team. They do not engage other AI. So if the AI is fighting, you know that is actual human players. Use them to your advantage. You can use them to suppress the enemy while you flank around the sides, or you can use them to help you kind of locate where they are and then adjust your tactics accordingly. Like I said before, if you know where the other helicopters are dropping around and you know where AI is, you can almost wait for the AI to engage and then engage the enemy too and help out the AI. It's way better than attacking the AI with the other enemy team and then fighting each other, because it never works out that way. Promise. They don't want you to win either. Oh, timeout. Just want to say, make sure you drop a like and hit that subscribe button if you're getting help right now from the Hazard Zone videos. And I do have a lot more coming along the way, so you don't want to miss anything. Hit the subscribe button. Okay, back to that regularly scheduled program. Tactic number 3. You don't always need to grab the original data drives that you see on the map. Throughout the game, there's going to be satellites crashing down with more data drives. And guess what? There's always going to be 3 in those crash down satellites. On the ones on the map, there might only be 1 or 2. But with the crashed ones, there's 3. And another bonus is those actually show up on the map. So if you hit the map button, you will see the little crashed icon. You can go straight for those. You don't need a data drive scanner to be able to see them, unlike the very beginning ones where you have to have a scanner in order to know where they are. You could even have a tactic to where you don't even go for data drives. You just go to kill other enemy squads, and then you can collect their data drives, and then you go and collect all the ones from crash down satellites. You'll win a lot more that way rather than going for the original data drives, because there's a lot of AI at those spots. On the crash satellites, there's not really a lot of AI until maybe a minute later when they start parachuting in. And tactic number 5, supply drops. Be on the lookout for those. If they pop up on your mini map, grab them. They will never show on the main map. Let's say you're the last man standing and you need some reinforcements, but you don't have any. Grab a vehicle and try to drive around with your map visible. They will start popping up all over the place. Also, your teammates can also ping the reinforcement laptop, but sometimes it doesn't show. So this is a good tactic to do that for, especially if you're looking for other vehicles or some FIDOs to take along with you. The person that calls in the reinforcements, they're going to ping on that map. So make sure you understand that whoever calls in the reinforcement, he's going to ping on every enemy's HUD. So they all know exactly where he is. So don't be in a dogfight and everything. Your whole teammates wipe out and you're sitting there fighting somebody, and then you call in reinforcements because you just alerted everybody where you are. It tells everybody. There's a little alert that pops up in your headset that says, oh, hey, there's reinforcements coming on this guy right here, and it pings it on the map. Call in the supply drops when you can, and be on the lookout for other enemies looking out for you when you call in those reinforcements. And those are my top 5 tactics to help you win in Hazard Zone. My name is Fury SFX, and I do stream on twitch.tv/FurySFX. Come say hi, don't be afraid, and I'll see you on the battlefield.